Hello and welcome to today's short shoulder release and mobility video. We are going to get started in a child's pose. So coming to your mat, sitting back on the heels, the knees can be together, separated as far as you would like. And then bringing the hands out in front of you, dropping the forehead towards the floor. Taking some nice deep breaths here. Allowing the hips and the low back to release a bit. And the back open up, you can feel your forehead press into the floor a little bit more. On your inhale, lift your forehead from the floor. Bring your left hand over top of the right, and then you're going to bring your right hand out and on top of the left. Maybe press into the hand, or you can grab the wrist and pull that arm slightly forward with the right hand. Drop the forehead back to the floor. Feeling this through the left side of the body. Inhaling again, lift the forehead off the floor, bring the hands back to center, and then crossing your right hand over top of the left. Same thing, pull that left hand out from under the right arm, and bring the hand either on top of the right hand or grab a hold of the right wrist. Forehead drops back to the floor as you try to get a bit of a stretch through the right side of the body. Inhale, lift the forehead, bring the hands back to center. Exhale here, maybe press into the hands, press the body back so that the hips are coming back towards your heels just a little bit more. And then inhale, coming all the way up to hands and knees. Adjust the hands so they're coming right underneath the shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, lift the chest, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, look out across the room. Exhale, rounding out the spine, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, press the floor away with the hands. Inhale, lifting the tailbone, drop the belly, lift the chest, look across the room. Exhaling, rounding out the back again, tucking the tailbone and the chin. One more time, inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the chest. Look across the room. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale, come to a neutral position. Take an exhale here. Keep the core activated so you're not dropping through the belly. And then inhale, lift your right hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, dive this under the left side so the whole back of the right arm is coming to the floor. The right cheek can come to the floor. And the left hand can stay where it's at. You can reach the left hand out in front of you. You can tuck this hand either into the small of the back or bring the hand to the small of the back and roll that elbow up towards the ceiling. Press the fingernails of your right hand into the floor so the palm is facing up towards the ceiling. If your left hand is anywhere but right where you left it, you can bring it back right underneath your left shoulder. Inhale, press into that hand, come back onto your hands and knees. Take a breath here to readjust. And then inhale the left hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, diving this left hand under the right side. Pull back of the arm comes to the floor. Right hand can stay here. Again, reach out in front of you. Tuck into the small of the back or be placed on the small of your back. Again, pressing the fingernails into the floor, palm facing up. Bringing the right hand back underneath the shoulder. Inhale, pressing into the hand, coming back to your tabletop. And then with your next exhale, you can untuck the toes if you tuck them under, sit back on the heels again. We're gonna come back to our child's pose. Hands come out in front of you, take a moment here. Inhale, lift the forehead, walk the hands over to the right side. So you're going to get a left side body stretch once again, but this time I'm going to ask you to do two more things. So if you'd like to place the right hand on top of the left, you may. You can leave the hands kind of reaching out individually. But while you're here, try to pull the left rib cage towards the left knee and then pull the armpit, your left armpit, down towards the floor. That's going to get you a little bit more into that side body. Just go as far as you can here. You're not really trying to press anything more to the mat. Inhale, lift the forehead. You're going to walk the hands back to center. Take a nice relaxing exhale. And then inhale as you walk the hands over to the right side. Again, dropping the forehead towards the floor. Right rib cage pulls towards the right knee, and the right elbow or right armpit pulls down towards the floor. Inhale, lift the forehead, bring the hands back to center. Exhaling again as you release. Inhale, hands come onto your hands and knees. Exhale, curl the toes under, pressing back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, walk or step your feet all the way forward, coming to a standing forward fold. Inhale, you can roll to standing. Hands relaxing at your sides. Take an exhale here. And then reaching the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers, press the heels of your palms together, And with your inhale, you're going to roll the shoulder blades towards each other. Try to bring the elbows together behind the back. Lift the hands away from the body if that's accessible to you. And then look up towards the ceiling as the hands press back towards the floor. Exhale, release the hands, bring them back to your sides. Inhale, bring the hands up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands to shins, lift halfway, look out across the room. Exhale, folding back forward. Inhale, rolling to standing, hands sweep up overhead. Then exhale, bring your hands out to your sides, palms facing down. And then we're going to rotate the palms up towards the ceiling. Try to bring that pinky edge of the hand as far as it will go. Shoulders pull down and away from the ears. And don't let the back arch here. Keep the rib cage kind of pulled down towards your hip bones. And then we're going to reverse that movement. So the hands are going to flip back down towards the floor, but then keep them going and try to bring the thumb as far around as you can. Again, shoulders pulling down away from the ears. It's a little bit harder to feel that here, but you just don't want them to hunch up and make your neck kind of disappear. Inhale, bring the palms back, lifted towards the ceiling. We're just going to rotate back and forth here a few more times. So pinky edge lifting up towards the ceiling as far as you can get. Exhaling as you rotate the palms down and then back. Trying to get the thumbs to go as far as you can get. Getting through that full range of motion. Maybe take a pause at the end before switching the palms back up towards the ceiling. Pinky lifting as high as they can go. You can do this with your breath, or if you'd like to move a little bit slower, do 2 or 3 breaths per movement. You may do that. Let's just get one more time in. And then relaxing the hands back to your sides. Inhale, bring the hands up overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, bring your hands to shins, lift halfway, look out across the room. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step your feet back. Exhaling as you lower all the way to the floor. And I'm going to have you bring your hands directly out in front of you. The forehead's going to come to rest on the floor, or if you'd like to bring a towel or a block to rest the forehead on, so that your face is lifted off of the floor, you may do that. You're going to bring the palms to face each other, hands still about shoulder width apart, the pinky edge of the hand on the floor. And then with your inhale, press your pelvis into the floor, press the toes into the floor, and lift the hands up as high as they will go. Exhale, lower the hands back down. And then we're going to do that movement with our breath 4 more times. So inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, lower them to the floor for 1. 2. 3. And 4. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Reach your right hand then out to your side. And on your inhale, you're going to roll to the right side. If this is too much on the shoulder, you can walk the hand down towards the body, and that will make it slightly easier. If you were able to step your left foot back behind you, you can give yourself a little bit of stability here. You can either look up towards the ceiling, or if you'd like to rest the head on the floor, you may do that as well. Inhaling, coming back onto the belly, the right hand comes under the right shoulder, left hand reaches out next to you. Again, you can walk the hand down towards the body. Then inhale as you roll to your left side. Right foot can step behind you for a little bit more stability. Again, looking up towards the ceiling or resting the head to the floor. Inhale as you work your way back onto the belly. Reach the hands out in front of you, this time kind of creating a Y or V shape. We're going to do those hand lift-offs again. So pinky edge of the hand comes to the floor. Forehead drops down to the floor or your towel or your block. Press the pelvis and the toes into the floor. And on your inhale, lift the hands as high as you can get them to go. Shoulder blades pulling away from the ears. Exhaling as you release the hands back down. And then moving with your breath. Once again, inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, drop them back down for 1. 2. 3. 4. We're going to reach your hands out to your sides again. Left hand underneath the shoulder, right hand out to your side. But this time you're going to start to bend this right elbow. This is going to become more of an intense stretch. So if this is too much and you can't really roll at all to your side, or it just doesn't feel good, you can straighten that hand back out or walk it back down towards the body with the elbow straight. So finding where you're comfortable. Your elbow does not need to be at 90 degrees, by the way. It can be kind of 45 or in the middle there. So inhale as you start to roll onto your side, your right side. The left foot this time can reach behind you just to kind of encourage your body weight to move in that direction as long as it feels good. Inhale, roll back onto the belly. Right hand comes under the shoulder, left hand reaches out next to you. And inhaling as you roll to the left side. Again, this right foot can reach back behind you, encouraging your body weight to move that direction. Inhale, coming back onto the belly. Hands underneath the shoulders with your inhale. Press the toes and the pelvis into the floor. Lift the chest. Shoulders pulled back, elbows tuck into the sides. And with your exhale, you can lift back and work your way to sitting on your heels. Hands can relax in the lap. We'll do a few shoulder rolls here. So inhale, lifting the shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, rolling them down and back. Try to get as big of a movement as you can get here. With your next exhale, you can relax the shoulders down. Drop your right ear towards the right shoulder. Left fingertips can come to the floor. Press into the floor with the fingertips. If you want more, you can bring the right hand to the left side of the head and just gently pull the head so the right ear comes closer to the right shoulder, but do not lift your right shoulder to meet the ear. Inhale, you can bring the head back to center. Right hand comes to the floor, left ear drops towards the left shoulder. Press into the floor with the right fingertips. Again, if you want more, left hand comes to the right side of the head. Do not lift your left shoulder closer to your ear. Inhaling, bringing the head back up to a neutral position. You can relax the hands in the lap, staying here as long as you would like. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.